Hey everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the detrimental effects that stereotyping can have on elders' mental cognition and memory. So first off, what we'll be taking a look at is what stereotype threat and stereotypes are and how they're made and how they get ingrained into our society. So to start off with stereotypes, stereotypes are a means of combining different aspects of a culture that are seen as usually negative but some positive to kind of confine certain groups of people to certain standards when it comes to their ethnicity, their gender, or any other sort of minority aspects. And when it comes to stereotype threat, the issue that comes about with stereotypes is that people become afraid that they'll fall into those stereotypes and make those stereotypes true. So stereotype threat generally is when people are afraid of committing to those stereotypes and in turn lead to falling into those pits of stereotypes as a result, somewhat of a manifest destiny sort of concept. So in terms of how stereotype threat affects elders, there are a few different stereotypes that the group has. So elders are often seen as being forgetful and incapable of more complex forms of thought due to the deterioration that comes with age. However, such bodily decline is a small portion of what causes elders to have such poor mental facilities. The primary issue that came to light in the study conducted by Fourcade et al. Was the inability of the elders under stereotype threat to adapt their thinking processes to what the task required, causing those who received the neutral statements about their ages and the stereotypes that come with it to perform significantly better during the course of the experiment. The results of this study show that elders who are reminded of the subconscious stereotypes that they have been exposed to throughout their lives are more likely to cling on to and internalize such faults passively. However, there are ways of decreasing the detrimental effects that stereotyping and stereotype threat has on elders. So, as found in a study conducted by Levy et al., those who carry the gene related to the development of dementia were almost half as likely to develop the disorder if they had a positive belief system around aging than gene carriers who had negative beliefs. With studies like this one showcasing how biological factors are not the sole indicator of degradation with age, more elder-focused forms of therapy can be optimized to reverse the memory stereotypes that have been ingrained into people, leading to a healthier and more mentally sound elder population. Thank you for taking the time to look through my presentation, and I hope you have a great day.